Ja. Markiert eller? 5 kok.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. See the horizon, turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands, and on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And
this morning I'm sharing the stage with guinea fowl, and quite a few of them, as you can see. They're sharing the stage with guinea fowl and barking dogs in a residential area here in Somerset West.
Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. Pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a fear of discontent. I'm finally facing it all.
Dismantled the Bristol Bears a few weeks ago. They'll be looking for just the same for the Storm and Watch out on the bench for the Leonard and Tom Barry. 2 seconds.
Welcome back, folks. It's rugby action again, this time the EPCR Champions Cup, and it is the Stormers at home hosting Sale Sharks. JD Schickerling in his 50th cap just coming out on the pitch right now. Let me go ahead and get you started with the lineups here for the Stormers. At fullback, it's Wargeland, Suleiman Hatzenberg on the right wing, Wandesili Simelani, and Jonathan Roche in the center. Ben Loader on the left wing. Monty Libick is the fly half. Let's hope he can hit the broadside of the barn today. Stefan Unger gets a nod at scrum half. Marcel Tunison wearing the number 8 jersey. Dave Ewers, Dion Fourie. J.D. Schickerling in his 50th cap. Salman Morat as a captain. In the front row, it's Franz Malherbe, JJ Kotze, and Steve Sitole. Off the bench, it's Andre Hugo Fente, Ali Vermaak, Nietling Fourchet, Ruben van Heerden, Evan Ruys. Evan Ruys is back. Paul de Villiers, Paul de Vet, and Jean-Luc Duplessis. That is your Stormers lineup for today. And for the... There's a Schickerling. Okay, sorry, I'm missing something. There they go. J.D. Schickerling in his 50th match. Congratulations to him. For Sale, it's going to be hard for me. I don't follow this team much. Joe Carpenter, fullback. Tom Robach. Who are the officials here? There's Luke Kyer. I'm not familiar with him. And we're just underway now. Ball is kicked. Stormers start with the ball. I'll finish that lineup a little bit later on. Let me get myself back on the screen there. Sorry about that. Got started early on me here. All right, 0-0 to start this game. 31 seconds in. Officials are Ludovic Kerr from France, Evan Uruzmendi from France, and Blaskov Bach from France. The TMO is Eric Gauzans from France. Boy, that's a mouthful. That ball goes forward into the hands of Hatzenberg. He pops it up to Schickerling. Into the hand of Simelani. Simelani dancing around at midfield, just over the 50-meter line. Franz Malherbe gets the ball, and the Stormers going through phases. Stefan Unger goes to Libick. Libick goes wide. Gelant, it's blocked. Kicked up in the air, and then chased down by Jonathan Roche. But the Stormers are losing space here. They're going backwards, not the correct direction. All right, tackle release. Sale wearing orange jerseys, kind of looking like the Cheetahs today. Ruck is formed. Monty Libick comes over there playing the role of scrum half, trying to dig it out. Call to use it. Ball comes free. Can't see who's got that. Well, there's a neck tackle there. No call. Look like JJ Kotze went forward. Libick nearly had that one blocked. Boy, the Stormers are playing dangerously early in this game. Ball bounces into the hands of Suleiman Hatzenberg, but I think we're going to have a knockout. 1 minute, 46 seconds into the contest now. Whoa, folks, we had a little hiatus there with no rugby for a week in between. Sounds like Jean de Villiers is actually involved. It's a penalty against the Stormers for being offside. They had the ball and they were offside. Good Lord. How do you make such simple, basic mistakes? Sale is not going to go for the points on offer. They're going to kick to the corner to get us started here. And it's Robert Dupree. By the way, it's the Stormers versus the South Africans. I mean, they got Robert Dupree, Jean-Luc Dupree. There's another Dupree in here, too. Where's he at? Ernst van Rijn. Wow, Luke Cowan-Dickey's also on this team, but he's not South African. Yeah, it's crazy. They're playing South Africans. Anyway, so 2:30 into the contest. Ball's kicked down to about the 17-meter line where Sale will have a line out, and the Stormers have been cautious about encroaching already. Looks like a pretty good-sized crowd here for this game today. Line out successful to Sale. They're into a maul, and they're driving forward. Stormers have no answer. They're still going forward. 5 meters, 6 meters, 7 meters. They break free, and Dion Fourie has to make the tackle. Ball comes loose. Schickerling on the tackle. Sale. Oh, that looked like a knock-on, but it wasn't called. Down to just 2 meters now, and Dion Fourie tries to pinch the ball, but he can't quite get it. Sale is threatening a meter out. Here they come. The scrum half picks it up. Toss it across. Luke Cowan-Dickey. Did we have a knock-on? I think we had a knock-on. No arms tackle over here. Who's a no arms tackle on? So it was a penalty for no arms tackle. I didn't see who it was. Oh, it was on Sale. Sale did a tackle off the ball, so the Stormers get the ball back. Wow. Nice break there. Ooh, we got lucky. Sometimes better to be lucky than good, huh? 3 minutes, 40 seconds in. Yeah, that was called against Bevan Rudd. So Joe Carpenter, Tom Roebuck, Luke James, Sam Bedlow, Aaron Reed, Robert Dupree is the captain for this side. South African. Gus Ware, Dan Dupree, Tom Curry, Jean-Luc Dupree, Hiron Andrews, Ernst van Rijn, Will Griff John, Luke Cowan-Dickey, and Bevan Dodd. Here's a line-out. First one for JJ Kotza, successful into Morat's hand, and they come away with it, and there goes JJ Kotza driving forward towards the Stormers' 10-meter line. Tackle there. Stormers have a ruck. Stefan Unger will dig it out. Unger kicks it over the top, but it doesn't go anywhere. That's a terrible kick. Stormers have to retreat. It doesn't. Actually goes backward. And they've managed to get it back, but it's going to be a penalty against them for being no space. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. What a stupid mistake right there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the program. Be sure to hit the like button if you're just joining us. Just 14 likes. Piece of cake. Easy to do. Thanks for listening into this play-by-play and color commentary.
That was easy.
Oh, look at that. Deval Devanaga up in the booth. Stormers booth. So is he coaching today? So now the Stormers in trouble again as the ball's kicked to the corner. 5 minutes in, second attacking formation deep in Stormers territory. It's a 5-meter line. That was a brilliant kick. Wow. Robert Dupree with a brilliant kick there. Sale Sharks in their orange jersey with Toshiba adverts all over them. Here comes the line. It's a 6-meter line out. And nearly intercepted, but good job. Sale comes down with her into rolling maul. They're driving. Ball comes loose. The number 8's, oops, is it going to be a knock on? Oh, thank goodness. There's a knock on. Once again, Stormers better lucky than good. That's twice now. Sale has had 2 chances down here low to get points, and they have cocked it up. Oof, that thing was knocked on. Shame. Shame. So we've got a stoppage of play here as one of the Sale players gets a hand taped up. Looks like it might be Bevan Rode. Can't see for sure. Looks like a beautiful day in the mother city of Cape Town, folks. I was getting fingers taped up there. And it was actually Luke Cowan-Dickey. Looks like he's limping a little bit too. Yeah, Luke Cowan-Dickey, English national out there. So Sale Sharks wearing jerseys that have no semblance or nod to being a shark. They're just orange. They look like tangerines out there. All right, so here we go. First scrum of the game, 5 minutes, 53 seconds in. It's a Stormers scrum, but they are not out of trouble. They're on their 5-meter line here. Pack weights, Stormers with a slight advantage, 927 kgs to 919 for the Sharks. Whew, good to be back with you all again, folks. That week off was weird, and I'll have to pay for it today with 5 games, 4 today, 1 tomorrow. Crouch, bind, set is the call, and it collapses. And it's going to be early engagement by Sale, and the Stormers catch a break there again. Wow. Early, no stability. No stability, early. That's what he says. All right, so Antoinette, Charles Van Onsen, Hendo, Gypsy Backpackers, Marcus Yaz. Welcome to you, Marcus. And then Fleschen is in, Tunes, Van de Westhuizen, Stormers, okay, and then Antoinette. Welcome to all of you. So a free kick, actually. And let's see where the ball goes. Monty Lubbock taking some of the pressure off the Stormers. That'll kick it up the pitch. I didn't really see an early engagement there. There's no stability. That's the call, but I didn't see it. But he's the official. He's getting paid to do it. I'm just sitting here calling the game. So we'll take his word for it since it worked to our advantage here. All right, Luke Cowan-Dickey, successful line out, and Sale has it back around the Stormers' 46-meter line. And Bevan Rode digs it out, feeds it across, and they're driving forward here. Slow game at the moment, slow ball. Ruck formed by the Sharks. Here comes the kick over the top by the scrum half, Gus War. Oh, nice job what a great job keeping that ball alive by the Stormers. And now they might have something going if they can only get wide. Oh, here they come. War Kalat on the outside. Here come the Stormers. Oh, he does the dummy. Now he's got him on the wing. And down the sideline they come. Loader kicks it over the top. The Stormers got something going. Can Similani get it? Oh, no. It bounces off his chest. But he was grabbed by the player from behind. So we're going to get a penalty here and maybe a card. Oh, we may be getting a card here. Oh, we may be getting a card on this one, ladies and gentlemen, as Similani was grabbed from behind as he tried to grab that ball, but it bounced off his chest. Let's see. We're going to go to the booth. We are going to go to the booth. Oh, they're speaking French, so that won't help you. All right, so they go to the booth. Ilmar Aladi, welcome. Good to see you. Call in the field is no try. Robert Dupree is complaining. We're going to go to the video. Potential foul play. Knock on by 13 blue. I saw that, but do we have foul play? Yeah, he's tackled before he got there. Yep. This was brilliant work by Ben Loader to get that thing down the pitch. Kicks it, and then Similani comes. No, it's... I think he touched it before he got tackled. He's free once he touches it. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, I've got a good angle from behind here. Yeah, they're onside. There's no question about that. So he's saying that, looking to see if they're on. They're onside. So no. That's not going to be. That's going to be a turnover. Similani touches the ball before he's grabbed. So it's they can play him. So let's see what he says.
Yeah.
What
So
the referee said.
yeah. So on this angle we saw he touched the ball. So it's jungle with the ball. So he's considered ball carrier.
Yep.
Agree with that?
Yep, I agree.
Okay, I agree with that. So yeah,
That's
this is
unfortunate for the
soccer,
Stormers,
it's
but
just knock on blue.
it's a knock on blue.
Agree? Okay.
All right. Okay, that's it. Stormers don't catch a break there. Similani shaking his head, but dude, you're the one that let it bounce off your chest. No one grabbed your arm. You missed it, then they grabbed your arm. Nice try trying to work the ref, but it did not work. So it'll be a 5 meter. It'll be a scrum for Sale. Just a knock on. Okay, they're still talking to him. Robert Dupree talking to him. Dupree asking if he can talk to his team. So they're going to get to markets at about the 9 meter line. It'll be a scrum to Sale. But now it's in Sale's territory, opposite of where it was. What a shame. What a great play. And Similani screws it up. Boy, Ben Loader kicked that ball perfectly, and it came right off his chest. Right about here, it hit him. Just muffed that thing. It's hot but raining, says Brendan. Okay. Hey, Wolf, how's it going? All right, so. It looks like they got the Loftus Versfeld DJ in Cape Town tonight. Okay, he stopped. Nope, still playing the music. Bind. Set. Ball. It sounds like the audio is off from the video here, folks. Oh, look at this scrum. Powerful scrum by Sale, and they win a big penalty here. The Stormers are in total disarray. They are driven back from the get-go on that scrum. No chance whatsoever. Boy, Sale looks strong. Sharks really looking good coming out of the gate here, and the Stormers looking discombobulated as usual. By the way, folks, Sasha Feinberg-Ngumzulu's rib injury or whatever that was is serious. He had a little surgery. He's out for an unforeseeable future, so we're without Sasha Feinberg-Ngumzulu, the breakout player of the year for World Rugby. Your son's rugby match is off. Okay. Big smattering of crowd all over the place. People filling seats. All right. I get a line out here now after they kick it down the pitch. It's going to be a Sale line out. 9 minutes, 27 seconds into the contest. Game 1 of 4 today. It's just over in midfield at about the 48-meter line of the Stormers, who have looked impressive briefly on that offensive attack, and they muffed it up. Line out successful. Sale has it and right into a rolling maul, and they already picked up 7, 8 meters, and now they have a penalty for collapsing the maul. Boy, the Stormers, one penalty after another. Unnecessary, unforced errors. They bring it out. War kicks it over. Here comes Sale, comes to the near side. Similani grabs a hold, doesn't let go. Nice job there. Tackle made by Manu Lubbock, and they're going to come back for the penalty because it's going nowhere. So, we're going to come back to the other side. Not sure the penalty was on. And what was the penalty? Collapsing against Franz Malherbe. Oh, yeah, look at him. He's at the bottom of that. I can see it now. He's at the bottom of that rolling maul. So, collapsing the maul. So, Robert Dupree will kick to the corner once again. This will be the third time that Sale has been deep in Stormers territory, but that one wasn't a very good kick. That looks like it's going to be outside of 22. That's a very bad kick by Dupree. Yeah, it's around 23 meters. He didn't pick up much on that. 4 penalties against the Stormers thus far. Just 1 conceded by the Sale Sharks. I feel for the people sitting in the sun in the Mother City, that looks toasty out there. And that's where we're at on that side of the stadium right now. So here's the lineup. Luke Cowan-Dickey to throw it in for Sale. Ball goes in, goes deep. They come down with it. They dump it off, and here comes Sale Sharks charging up towards the 22. Oh, nice dummy there, but not fooled. Franz Malherbe makes the tackle along with Schickerling. Sale Sharks come wide into the hands of Tom Roebuck, like Sears and Roebuck. And they're held up here. Finally, tackle's made. Some ball, but the Stormers have it now. Nice job by the Stormers to steal that ball, but there's a knock on. Workclot knocked it on. Oh, good Lord. So Workclot knocks it on, playing the role of scrum half. 11:44. No score in this game, folks. Sale has certainly had their chances. Twice inside 5 meters, once, and twice inside the 22. They've yet to pick up any points here. Stormers now have had no real chances, although they had nice offensive series there where they came charging down the pitch. It looked like they were going to score, and it went for naught. The score is 0-0. 12 minutes, 7 seconds into the contest in the mother city of Cape Town. We've got another scrum, but play is stopped as they get set here. Clock is still going. An all-French officiating crew here, which is odd since we're in Cape Town. I suppose because there's so many Englishmen, and the South African side, we got French guys. Crouch. Bind. Set. All right, this one's going a bit better for the Stormers. Okay, there we go. Sale brings it out. Goss War sends it over to Dupree. Dupree inside the 22. Robert Dupree's tackled over there. And I was correct about the audio problems. I just lost audio altogether. Oh, that looked forward. But Sale down now to 7 meters. And they go wide to the outside. Who's got that on the outside? It's Jean-Luc Dupree now. We got a neck roll. Wow. Why did Sale do a neck roll down there low? They've just hurt themselves badly there. Neck roll. Wow. Then another scoring opportunity goes awry. Stormers cannot keep getting lucky like this. Penalties and knock-ons are saving them at the moment. That's the 4th attack inside 10 meters and no points for Sale. All right, so this is the first real attacking opportunity we've had in a long time for the Stormers. I think possession must be about 70% in favor of Sale at this point. It's the Stormers' ball at their 48-meter line for a line out after Monty Lubbock puts it down the pitch there. So here we go. 13:33 in the first half. Very disappointing performance thus far out of our Stormers, folks. Very disappointing performance. Time off. And Will Griff John is getting some treatment on the pitch, so the clock is stopped at 13:39. Where's everybody at, man? We usually have a lot of people. That last Stormers game, we had 9,000 views. Where are you all hiding out here? Are they over at the other guys? Let's go see. Let me take a look while we got a break in action here. Are they over at the other guys? Probably. Oh, Ronaldo's on. No, the other guys aren't getting a crowd if the crowd is here. What's Ronaldo doing on now? Members only live stream. Wow. Nice. What do you mean members? Oh, it's because I'm logged in a different account. And Ronaldo's live stream is having problems. What's that? We've got Davenport Sharky just subscribed. Thank you for subscribing, Davenport. Appreciate it. John Jarvis gave a 350 rand super chat to Ronaldo. Wow. I don't think John Jarvis has ever super chatted me. He just likes to complain on my channel. All right, we're ready now. 13:47 o'clock restarted. Stormers get it in play. Unger sends it over to the middle. Here's a kick high into the air. Stormers give chase. Who's going to get there? And they both go up for it. That's knocked on by Sale, but not called a knock on. I'm shocked. Yeah, okay, there we go. Come on back. Yeah, that's a knock on, a clear knock on. And so it'll be a scrum to the Stormers. Yeah, the Sale clearly knocked that ball on. Yeah, there's no question about that. I mean, Helen Keller and Stevie Wonder could see that was a knock on. Yep, a lot of games. Hemon Fenta, welcome to you. A lot of games today, folks. We've got the Sharks from the East Coast of South Africa up next. 3 handling errors for the Stormers, 2 for Sale. We got Sharks coming up next, and then we've got the Lions, then the Bulls, and tomorrow it's the Cheetahs. Yeah, so be sure to stick around with us. 14:39 now. These EPCR games aren't nearly as popular as the URC games are proving to be, but let's hope we can build interest in this. But I can understand why people haven't been tuning in, given the poor performance by the South African sides in these tournaments this season. So, Crouch. Fine. Like I said, the audio is off. The video is coming in about a second quicker than the audio set. It's a good thing I don't need the audio to do this. And it collapses. A penalty on the Stormers. What the hell? They wheel the scrum. Oh, my goodness. Another penalty against the Stormers. That's 5 in 15 minutes. Averaging a penalty every 3 minutes. Gee, many crickets. So that's on Franz Malherbe again. That's twice he's cost the team with penalties. And so Dupree will kick it for the Sale Sharks. And that ball goes into touch. Let's see where the mark is. My goodness. Oh, yeah, Malherbe goes sideways. Yep. Yep, that sucks. That sucks. So, Sale on the march again, this time at the 39-meter line of the Stormers. Here's the line out from Luke Cowan-Dickey. They're playing the Queen. I can hear it. Stop it. We want to watch rugby, not go to a Queen concert. All right. Useless DJs in South Africa become such an annoyance and such a distraction from the game. Oh, nice. Nice charge up there by the Stormers, but they managed to keep going forward. Hiron Andrews carrying the ball. Tackles made. And War sends it back inside, and now ball's available. Not rolling away. Penalty against the Stormers. So I suspect that Sale, if they don't get anything here, it's stolen by Similani, but we're going to come back for the penalty. So, yeah. He's going to talk to the captain.
Yeah, we have another picker here on the head, clearly not rolling away, have an impact on the quality of the emergence of the ball. So 6 picker against you in 16 minutes. So you need to find more discipline. Yeah, you have a word to your team, please. Yeah,
we need to find more discipline. That's 7 penalties already. So Salman Morat being told to talk to his teammates. So Dupree is going to kick for the corner again, and Sale stubbornly now for the 2, 3, 4, 5, 5th, 6th time. They're going to be close. Let's see if they get something out of this. That goes into touch. Can't see because of shadows. Yeah, that penalty's on Marcel Tennyson a few moments ago. Did Robert Dupree just make a mistake? He did. Oh, my goodness. So it's going to be a scrum to the Stormers. Wow. Another mistake. Kicked it out all the way to the back. Man, so Dupree not having the best games. Had a couple nice kicks early on, but making mistakes now for Sale. And once again, lucky Stormers. They're going to get a scrum, but their last scrum went ugly as Malherbe wheeled it. He rotated those hips. Let's see what happens here. 17-27 in the contest. Crouch. Bind. Set. And Unger digs it out of the back. Stormers kick it down the pitch. And I mess around this time. Monty Lubick sends it down almost to the 22. It's caught down there by Sale. And that ball is brought up by Joe Carpenter. He launches it in the air. It's going to be back inside the 22. It's going to bounce up into the air, high into the air. Taken back there by Monty Lubick. He's on the run now. Lubick out to the 22. Oh, he gets hit hard. And Monty Lubick goes down. So Warwick Gallant kicks it from inside his 22, but he had to keep it in play because it was taken back. So Joe Carpenter with the ball on the other end. He kicked into the air. Chase is on, but Sale's not really retreating. Oh, hitting the air are the Stormers. Oh, there we go, Monty Lubick. Good job. What brilliant play by Monty Lubick. Oh, but it went backwards. It just went through his fingers. My goodness, that was some exciting stuff there. Some ingenious play by Monty Lubick. And Similani is not impressing anybody here. He can't get away from Joe Carpenter. And we've got a penalty here for not... Oh, it's a knock-on. My bad. It's a knock-on. So knock-on against Sale. So the Stormers are playing a knock-on advantage here. Steve Satoli there trying to help get the ball forward. And then the Stormers are going to kick it away. So, wow, that was a whole much ado about nothing. Ball comes wide to the near side. You have to wait for it. There is Aaron Reed, but he's got it. Reed driven to the turf very hard by, it was by Gallant. Bedlow now. Nice tackle by Dion Fourie. So Sale's trying to go wide here, but the Stormers are adjusting very well at the moment. What's he saying? I can't understand what the French guy's saying. Still in the possession of Sale. They can kick it forward. It's going to bounce inside the 22, down to about the 10-meter line. Lubick gets it, sends it over to Gallant. Gallant's going to run around with it. And it looks like he's going to launch the ball. He is. That can go into touch if necessary. It doesn't. And Sale picks it up from the 35. And here they come up mid. And Reed once again. And he is held up by Suleiman. A tackle's made at midfield by the Stormers. And a ruck is formed. Sale now. Not really doing anything with this. Just trying to get somewhere with it. Carry by Jean-Luc Duprier. Duprier over midfield for Sale. Ball's going to be dug out by War. Ball's launched into the air by War. Oh, nicely done back there by Marcel Tennyson to pick up the ball when it's knocked backwards. He's tackled. And there's a pick and go by Gelant. Back to Unger. Stefan Unger's on the loose. Nobody to give it to, though. Finally, launches it back in the air. Finds Monty Libick about 10 meters behind him from his knees. And on the far side, here comes Roche. Oh, Jonathan Roche gets a high tackle. There goes Dion Ferry. He gets wide with it to Ben Loader. Loader cuts back inside. Stormers back to Salman Moran. We're going to see. Oh, what he threw. He threw it away. He threw it away. Oh, my goodness. Salman Moran just threw it away. What was that? Oh, dear God. Oh, inside the 22, we had a sure try, and Salman Morat running like he had lead in his boots. He threw the ball away on a no-look pass. Sale has the ball inside the 22 now. Good Lord. War now, the scrum half. Box kick over the top. Oh. Only the second moment of the game when the Stormers look like they're alive. Gelant catches it and brings it in from touch. And Suleiman Hatzenberg up to midfield. Runs right into the defenders. And he's tackled. Unger to Dion Free. Dion Free charges into the line. Takes 3 players to put him on the ground. Unger comes back the other direction. But the Stormers are discombobulated at the moment. Monty Libick tries to escape a tackle, but he can't pull it off. He gets the ball off to Suleiman Hatzenberg, however. Ball bounces out, picked up by Unger. Stefan Unger comes wide with it. Here we come down the sideline. Similani down inside it towards the 22. He's running his butt off. Similani looking for help. He's got it. It's going to be Schickerling. It's going to be J.D. Schickerling. And in his 50th cap, J.D. Schickerling with the try. Finally, the Stormers get the lead out of their ass. This was magical. J.D. Schickerling with the try. It looked for all the world like Similani had nobody to offload that ball to. Does a dummy, cuts inside, has 3 players converge on him, just gets that ball back. Schickerling just reaches out for it. And it's going to be under the post, so even Monty Libick can make this conversion. Wow, that is sweetness. Lekker try by the Stormers there. Finally, some life. Oh, my man, oh, man. So, try by Monty Libick. So 7-0 Stormers out in front, finally. Whew. That was brilliant. Honey, I don't know what the issue is here. I didn't use anyone's name in vain. Saying good Lord is not profanity. I'm not sure how that offends you. It's not an offensive use of the phrase. All right, so here we go. Restart. Oh, pushed into touch. And wow, Ben Loader catches it, but he's driven straight into touch. Good defense by Sale. They're going to get the ball back. That's well done. So the Stormers can't live with success again. Yes, hopefully that is a spark, Ilmar. They need it. They need to get it going. 24 minutes in now, 7-0. Stormers out in front. So Luke Cowan-Dickey will throw it in, but we got a break in the action again here. No challenge from the Stormers. The line out is uncontested, and the maul gets forward 5, 6, 7, 8 meters. Where's the ball at? There it is. So they're down around 15 meters now. Ward digs it out. Oh, what a carry. Wow, Sale doing a great job driving the ball forward here. Tackle made by Jonathan Roche there. Ooh, what happened there? Here they come. Oh, ball's lost forward. Ball's lost forward again by Sale, and the Stormers have it. They're playing a knock-on advantage now, and Stefan Unger is going to kick it away. What a catch on the open field. Marty Libick all by himself. Marty Libick, 50, 35, 22, 15, 10, 5, and Marty Libick, get under the post. What are you doing? Get under the post. You better not miss that. Can you believe it? Just like that, the Stormers get another try. What an absolutely brilliant kick into the air. Only one thing to check to make sure he was onside. I think he was. My goodness. There it is. Oh, yeah, he was definitely onside. And Sale was just lazy. One player back there, and he slipped on the turf. My goodness. Wow. That's unbelievable. Uh-oh. They're looking for a knock-on. Oh, no. They're looking for a knock-on. Oh, boy. I didn't see the knock-on.
If it's that, we disallowed the try, and we will start by...
Oh, they're going to say Roche knocked it on.
By a scrum blue.
Oh, no, he's got his hands on it. Went backwards. Yeah.
Ben
Let's
Loader on
get
the
click closer here. No, it's okay. Not on
Get a
Roche.
closer
Did Loader
look at
knock
this.
it on?
Does he knock it on? Does he pick it up here? Does it go forward and touch the ground?
No, it went backwards. That's
Touch the ball
close.
With the end, and the ball touched the ground before.
They're going to call it back.
So you are sure?
That should be a try, though. Yeah, that ball went backwards, not
Gozine
forwards.
wants one more look at this.
So
Please
Loader
refrain when we release
touches
the ball.
it there. Does it,
Oh, now he
does
touched
it
the
touch
ball.
the ground again before it goes backwards?
It went backwards, yeah.
There he touches it again and goes
Are you
backwards.
sure it's
in
with the
my
end?
view,
Should not be a knock-on. Should not be a knock-on.
D'accord?
Oh, here's a better angle here. Yeah, that's not a knock-on. That went backwards.
D'accord?
Okay, here's a really good angle. It hit his shin, so it went backwards. Yeah, that's not a
A good
knock-on.
angle.
for me,
Loaded
oui.
that
C'est
one.
bon.
That's a try. That's good.
Oh, no.
Try's
This
good.
angle. For me, it touched the ball, but the ball go always backwards.
Okay.
Ball
Never
go
have a-
always backwards.
Ball always go backwards in the middle of his foot. So we don't have a clear knock-on. So play on and try is good.
I agree.
Leon try.
Okay.
For me, the ball always going backwards. Try is good. All right, that's some good news there, folks. That's some good news. Some good news. All right. Why am I not? There we go. My goodness. Some good mojo there. All right. Sacre bleu, says Davenport Sharkey. And the kick is good, and it's 14-0, and the Stormers are out in front. My goodness. My goodness. Boy, Martin Libick, that was an incredible try, but he should have gone under the post. He just, lackadaisical coming back there. Just get under the post. Oh, he did get under the post. My bad. I had a bad angle there. Okay, my bad. He was under the post. All right, 14-0 Stormers. And Sale kicks it straight into touch. Did they? They kicked it straight into touch. Oh, Robert DePere not having a good day here at the office for Sale. Another kicking mistake by Robert DePere. He must be going to the Monty Lubbock School of Kicking. Wow. Got all excited here for a few minutes. Stormers now out to a 14-0 lead over Sale. They got to be feeling foolish for that. That was a try that never should have happened. No Sale players retreated on defense. They're just kind of trotting down the field, and Monty Libick torched them. The only defender back there slipped on the turf trying to make a tackle as Monty cut back inside. Always a good move to cut in because the player's momentum is going this direction. So if you cut this way, they go past you. If you cut this way, they come right into you. Scrum looking bad, and they're going to redo it. No stability on both sides, but the Stormers scrum is not looking pretty today. My goodness. 14-0, Stormers. So going to reset this scrum. All right, here we go. 28-25 now in the first half. Right at midfield because it was kicked into touch. Stormers a chance to really pull it on here. But they've had trouble in the scrum thus far. Crouch. Bind. Set. Stefan Unger can't get it in. I'm going to start it again. Oh, no, going to call penalty against Sale. I guess the outside official saw it. So penalty, that's a makeable penalty from the 50-meter line. Well, wait, Monty's kicking for us. Hang on. So they're going to go for territory here, I'm sure. And the call's on the outside, Wilgriff John. So he's got a cut on the top of his head, too. So Monty's going to kick it to the near side for territory here. From midfield, he launches the ball. Is he going to find touch? He does find touch. Down around the 22, it looks like. Oh, yeah, it's definitely. Yeah, he couldn't see it, so the side judge is the one who called it. Yeah, it was Wilgriff John is the one who committed the offense. So it looks like Monty got inside the 22. Well done. 6 penalties on the Stormers thus far, 3 against Sale. That's the third one right there. So JJ Kotze at about the 18-meter line. Line out for the Stormers, uncontested. Salman Morat comes down with it. It's ugly-looking maul. It's going kind of sideways, nowhere. So Stefan Unger digs it out over the middle. Monty Libick kicks it high into the air, but they're going to take the mark because he left it there for them. He takes the mark. What a great job by Joe Carpenter catching that ball way over his head. He jumped up, leaped, caught it over his shoulders, fell down, and took the mark. So not a very good kick by Monty Libick there, but there was a penalty back over here. There's a penalty against Bevan Rodd. I'm not sure what the penalty was there. Early drive. Playing Sweet Caroline. But I'll tell you what, folks, I'm really getting irritated at these disc jockeys at these rugby matches. They're ruining the experience here. It's nice to play music at halftime. It's nice to play music when there's a delay in the game. But while players are on the pitch playing, listening to music in the background is very distracting and unappealing. And this has gotten progressively worse this season. 2 years ago, this was not a problem, but it's become a problem. It's a worse problem at Loftus. Line out successful by J.J. Kotze and the Stormers into a maul that's going nowhere. I think they turned it over. Yep. Knock on blue. Wow. 7-meter line out, and they knock it on. My goodness. My goodness. Davenport Sharkey says Stormers need 0 more. Yeah, I'm sure, Davenport. I get the impression you're a Sale fan. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. But thank you for being here, and thanks for subscribing. Don't get a lot of English fans watching my program. All right, so, but there is the possibility that you're like a South African who used to live somewhere, near Sale, and that's why you follow them. All right, 31-40 in the first half. And what was a rather turgid game for a while there is got a little exciting and spicy for a couple minutes, but it's settling back down to being quiet again. All right, it's a scrum for Sale. The Sharks will have the ball deep in their own territory. Crouch. Bind. Set. Ball. The whole thing collapses. I think it's going to be a penalty against the Stormers. Yep, another scrum penalty. Wow, another scrum penalty on the Stormers. Man, they're going to have a conversation. Or maybe, we switch up to Andre Hugafente, Ali Famaka, and Nietling Fouché because this group is not getting it done. Franz Malherbe is not getting it done. So once again, another penalty. That's the third penalty on Franz Malherbe. He's not having a good day at all. Yep. Springbok. Not getting it done. So we got a break here again. The clock is still going, but no play because one of the front rowers, for sale, down, getting some work on his shoulder there. All right, so Robert Dupree will try to have a better kick here. He'll clear it, and he'll put it in a touch out around the 10-meter line. So 38 meters. It'll be a Sharks line out now. It's going to be weird. I have back-to-back games where I'm calling the Sharks. We have the East Coast Sharks coming up next. All right, so Hani Fisachi, I hope I didn't upset you. I hope you're still there. It was not my intent. 14-0, 33 minutes, 16 seconds. Line-out successful. That was contested by the Stormers, but pulled off by the Sharks. And they're driving. They got a rolling maul going now. It's picked up about 5 meters over the 10-meter line. Stormers trying to make that tackle, and they do. Short of midfield. Sale is going to dig it out. Box kick high into the air. Goes about 7 meters, though. Knocked backwards by the Stormers, and who's got it? Going to be chased down back there by Khalant. He'll launch the ball back in the other direction, straight into the hands of Joe Carpenter. Carpenter comes up over the 10-meter line. Midfield, he isn't touched. He kicks it forward there. It's wow, nice job by Unger. Monty Lubbock on the outside. And Ben Loader runs right into a crowd as he gets the ball, but he's still spinning. Hit from behind. What a nice tackle there. Stefan Unger brings the ball back this direction. And tackle, is that Salman Morat? Morat is tackled with it. Gelant back to Schickerling, back to Unger. And the Stormers now very effectively passing the ball around. Oh, Salman Morat couldn't get the pass off because there was a player in the way. Ball's available. Knock on. Morat was playing it on the ground. Ugh. So, and we've got Wilgriff John is down. Yeah, that's a forward pass by Schickerling. That should have come back over. Yep. Yeah, there's a knock on by Morat in the tackle. But before that, it was forward pass. Mark Alexander up in the stands, South African Rugby Union president. Antoinette is saying Stormers forever. John Dobson up in the booth. And Deval Devanaga is sitting there. Oh, and Brock Harris is also up in the booth. Getting a lot of help from some Stormers players up in the booth. Devanaga and Brock Harris. All right, so 35 minutes. Clock is still running, folks. I'm not sure why. Short of the 10-meter line now. Crouch. Bind. Set. And the ball's put in the pipe by Sale, and this whole thing goes sideways. A penalty against Sale this time. A card. Wow, Franz Malherbe gets a yellow card. 35-45. Wow. That's a huge call against Franz Malherbe. He goes to the bench with a yellow card. Wow, well, that's his fourth penalty, though, so I can understand why he gave it to him. Wow. But initially, he signaled the penalty was for the Stormers, and then he turned it around. So now we get the yellow cards. I started this new the last time out. We tried this yellow card, red card thing. So here we go. Could be a big time in the game here. There we go. Yellow card. All right. Okay. So I don't know what he's. Clock is stopped now. 36:28. About 40 seconds ran off that yellow card on Franz Malherbe. So they kick it forward, and it's going to be a Sail Sharks line out about 30 meters away from the Stormers. Oh, that one, strange line out there. Oh, they knock it on. Ernst Van knocks it on, and Sail Sharks turn it over again. Another mistake. Unforced errors are killing both these sides. Yep, just not paying attention there by Ernst Van 37 minutes now. Let's smash the like button. Yeah, be sure to hit the like button, folks. 60 likes, 176 people currently here. Come on.
That was easy.
Piece of cake. You just hit that button right below the video. And look at all this Rugby World Cup kit. These aren't all of them. I bought so much kit during the World Cup. A lot of this is after the fact. These were on sale items. Check it out, folks. I keep all my tags. They make nice bookmarks. But look at all these World Cup. Man. I get like jerseys for like $20. World Cup jerseys for Samoa, Manu Samoa, that would have cost $80 or $100 initially. I always wait till they run low and then get things that interest me. So, all right. Ben Loader is out. And Fouché came all because they need Malherbe's out in order to do the scrum. Ben Loader comes out. They sacrifice Ben Loader and bring in Neethling Fouché. So Neethling Fouché makes his debut today in the 38th minute in the front row, replacing Franz Malherbe, who has got a yellow card, 8:33 on the yellow card. Stormers need to hold on here to the end of the half and regroup in the second half. Oh, my goodness. So I'll get some updates around the Champions Cup and the Challenge Cup after this and give you some score updates during the halftime. 2.5 minutes remain. This is a scrum to the Stormers. Hopefully Fouché will make the difference in that front row. Behind. Set. Stefan Unger puts it in. It should be a penalty. The Stormers finally win a scrum penalty there. Neethling Fouché comes on, and immediately they win a scrum penalty. Well done. Big shift there with the addition of Neethling Fouché. Franz Malherbe may be a Springbok, but he's not having a Springbok day, that's for sure. 4 penalties on him and a yellow card. Christoph Munich, welcome to you. Liberty Gura, Sharks fan, but Stormers have the most passionate, faithful supporters. We do. We have incredibly passionate fans, supporters. Monty Libick doesn't find touch. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. A wasted scoring opportunity there. The ball comes back to the Stormers, and Libick kicks it high into the air. Chase is on. Oh, man. Aaron Reed over in the middle of the pitch with the ball for Sail. They're up near midfield. They're going to work the ball to the near side. Nice passing here. Good ball movement by Sail down into the Stormers' territory. They're coming deep towards the 22. Tackles made there. It's actually a no-arms tackle. No penalty call, though. But, missed tackle there. Oh, the Stormers on the back foot. They're going to give them points here late in the first half with this sloppy play. Oh, but was that knocked on? Oh, Monty Libick kicks it forward off the turf. Come on, Monty. Kick it again. Oh, and Reed gets the ball. Monty Libick looked like he was going to get that all the way back to the 22. Great work by Monty Libick, who's having a hell of a first half except for that play a few moments ago, not putting it into touch. Now we're down to 30 seconds left in the first half, and instead of being deep in Stormers' territory, 7 meters away, the Sharks find themselves back at their own 22. Monty Libick saving the day and killing that clock. Wow, that was brilliant. But I thought he had a chance to score if he could have kicked it to the outside, but instead it went straight. And he was beaten to the ball by a Sail Shark. Will Reed. Call to use it now. Gus Ward digs it out. 15 seconds left. Salman Morat with the tackle. He gets away from the breakdown. Dion Free, did he poach it? No, he's pushed off the ball. 4 seconds remain in the first half. Will Sail just put it in touch? They will. They're just going to put it in touch and count their losings. And we go to the half at 14-0. It's halftime. The Stormers out in front in this EPCR European Professional Club Rugby Championship match. Stormers winless in their first 2 of 4 games. Looking a lot better today at times, but not consistently. Sail, so many opportunities to score. So many opportunities. They look gassed. They're not even at altitude here. They look gassed. So they're going to head back inside. So at halftime, the Stormers out in front, 14-0. Well, that's good news, but boy, not a very good first half, I'll tell you, in so many ways. So Malherbe with the yellow card at 35-45, and he's got time to kill. You're not even joking, but very funny. Don't you want to give comedy a try? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Are you trying to be complimentary or are you being facetious? Hard to judge from that little bit of text you've got there. Jillian Holm, welcome to you. Welcome to you. All right, so we go to halftime. It's the halftime marker up there, folks. Just a second. There we go, halftime marker. All right, let me take a look around the Champions Cup here very quickly, folks, and see what's going on. So we had a match yesterday. Glasgow beat Racing 92 29-19 at home in Scotstoun Stadium up there in Glasgow in Scotland. Well done by the Glasgow Warriors. Excellent job on their part. Today we've got the Stormers who are 0-2. Sale is 1 of 2 so far in this competition. And then up after this is the only game being played right now. After this at 10 o'clock my time, which would be 5 p.m., 5 South Africa time. Exeter, who's lost both games, will be playing Bordeaux. Bordeaux has won both. I expect Bordeaux to win that handily. And then we've got, at the same time, we got the Sharks and Stade Toulousain, which that game will be right here. You'll be able to watch that. So stick around. In fact, let me set that up. I've got to make sure I forward people to the next game. I haven't done that, so you don't disappear on me there. All right, so we're going to forward to the next game, which is the Sharks and Stade Toulousain. And that's, come on, YouTube. There you go. A little slow, YouTube. And then we want to go, wait a second. Oh, there we go. Sharks. Okay, something wasn't right there. From the Sharks, I'm going to redirect you to the Lions game. Where's the Lions? There we go. All right, so 4 games today, folks. This is number 1 of 4. It's going to be a long day for me. Those professional guys who get paid by the studio, they do 1 game. they don't do 4. Anyway, so we're just getting these games set up so that you get redirected today. And then from the Lions game, you get redirected to the Bulls game. Bulls on the road as well today. All right, so now we're set. We're good to go. Any new subscribers? A couple, not a lot, but a few new subscribers. Thanks for subscribing. So we've got the Sharks taking on Stade Toulousain at 10. And then after that, a game that should be very appealing, but we won't be covering here. That's Munster hosting Saracens, and that's a very interesting game there. That also, at the same time, Stade Francais and Northampton Saints. Saints looking pretty good. 2 wins from 2 here. And then we've got later in the day Leicester hosting Ulster. That should be another one interesting. At the same time, it's Castres Olympique hosting the Bulls at Stade Pierre Fabre. So that will be the game I'll be covering. And then tomorrow, we don't care about the champions. It's just the Challenge Cup. So the Challenge Cup, the games we're concerned about will be, of course, the Lions and the Cheetahs. So did I say Lions the last one? No. Anyway, So we've got yesterday, Gloucester just destroyed the Scarlets 31-7. Today, at this hour, USAP is Perpignan is playing against Cardiff. And then at the same time, Vannes versus Edinburgh. And then later in the morning, the game that always interests me, and that's Black Lion, the Georgian side, who won their first game but lost the second. They're playing Bayonnais, and they're at home at Mikhail Meski Stadium in Tbilisi. So that should be interesting. Hopefully Black Lion can pull it off and go 2 for 3. Later in the day, it's the Osprey versus Newcastle. And then the game we're going to watch, that's Montpellier Hérault hosting the Emirates Lions, GGL Stadium in France. And that's going to do it until tomorrow. I'm sorry, Connacht and Lyon both have won both their games. That should be an interesting one as well. And that's going to be in Ireland, Dexcom Stadium. And then tomorrow, we got the Cheetahs at 8 o'clock versus Zebra Parma, and Dragons versus Section Palois. So that's what we got on tap here, folks, for this weekend with the EPCR Challenge and Champions Cup. And it's good to see we're back to rugby. Last week, didn't cover any games because I don't cover the English Premier League. So we didn't get anything. We have URC, Currie Cup, test matches, occasionally a sevens. We don't do the sevens much anymore. By the way, I've read that the World Rugby's decision to, in my view, destroy the sevens competition is hurting them badly. Apparently, the HSBC 7 Series has lost millions of dollars this season. It's no wonder when you play in places nobody wants to go to. Look, when you go to Hong Kong and Singapore and the Gold Coast of Australia and Las Vegas, people want to come to London, Paris. People don't want to go to Spain for these competitions. Dubai is popular, but that's because there's so many expats in Dubai and they're bored out of their mind because they can't do anything. You can't drink alcohol. You can't carouse. You can't hang out. Well, you're not supposed to. So they go to those competitions. But the HSBC 7 Series is in serious trouble. World Rugby messed with a winning formula. To be fair, COVID had a big impact. People stopped going. I had tickets. I had a plane ticket. I had all weekend pass for and not a VIP section, but a good section. I had tickets to 2 NHL hockey games, all set for Vancouver Sevens, which I'd never been to. And then the whole thing fell apart, not because of COVID. COVID is proximate cause, but I was unable to go because I did the Army a favor, and they kind of screwed me. They haven't offered me anything since then, and I gave up all that. I lost over $600 out of my pocket for them, and no gratitude. Pricks. Anyway, I should have just gone to Vancouver and said to hell with it. Anyway, let's see what we got here. So, 1 year, Khaleesi go to Stormers, and he lost his captaincy for Bucks. Huh? I don't know what Brandon's saying there. Pablo Charlie saying me ignoring the NFL playoffs. Well, this isn't an NFL broadcast, so it would be inappropriate for me to talk about the National Fools League right here. Hester Coates, how you doing there? And yeah, Christoph says hit the like and subscribe button. Please do that, folks. Appreciate if you do that. Sharks fan, but Stormers. Okay, I think we're caught up in all the chat here. So how y'all doing out there? Okay, so at what time is the 5 o'clock game? Well, that depends. That's, you're trying to be cheeky, but that's actually a legitimate question. A 5 o'clock game is actually at 10 o'clock for me. Yep, 10 o'clock. So there you go. So it's important to make that distinction. Folks, I don't know if you realize it takes a lot of effort to put all this together. I mean, I've got to find the rosters. I've got to print them out. So I've got the actual lineups here so I can keep track of things, mark it down. It sounds pretty trivial, but do 5 games and all this because nobody puts this in this format like this. I mean, I have to make this format, so it's a lot of typing. I've got to find the images, got to place it, got to be familiar with the lineups, got to do some research, got to set all of them up in YouTube, which takes some time. Yeah, and make sure I don't get it wrong. Occasionally I get the dates wrong or mark the times wrong. Got to be really careful about that. So when I got a big weekend like this with 5 games, it takes a lot of effort. So last night I put a lot of time into it. I used to list these games well in advance, but I discovered that YouTube doesn't promote them because then it's like, oh, no one's watching it. Well, yeah, because I said I have a broadcast in 5 days and I posted it. Well, they'll punish you for that. So now I'm waiting till the day before usually so I get a chance to get a bigger audience because then it's only been around for a short time. They'll go, what has been sitting there lingering for 5 days? All right, lots of people out of the pitch repairing the grass, the grounds crew. I have to say that this was one of the worst sports pitches on the planet until they finally fixed it. It was so embarrassing. All the turf just ripping up and coming up a couple years ago. Players' safety put at risk. And finally, now we've got some good mix of natural turf and artificial blended together. I'm not sure how they do that, but it does look beautiful in little parquet patterns out there on the pitch. A number of people still sitting in the blazing sun over there in the mother city of Cape Town. So the Stormers will be playing today, this game, and the African National Congress wanted this stadium today. So they're over in Kailicha instead at a 2,000-seat stadium. Good luck, boys. Right. How y'all doing? So 163 people. He's with divorced from Rachel. He lost his captaincy from Springboks. I don't think it's correct. He lost his captaincy. Where did you read that he lost his captaincy? The Rossi has been rotating captaincies. He's been on the pitch, and Eben was a captain instead of him. But then the next game he came back as a captain. So I'm not sure what you mean. But yes, he and his wife that the media are so in love with. Oh my goodness, another freaking puff piece on Rachel Khaleesi, and I'm going to vomit. The Independent Line Times Live, especially Independent Line, every time you turn around, there's a Rachel Khaleesi story. I don't care about Rachel Khaleesi's favorite color and what sort of yogurt she eats. Give me a break. Quit wasting our time with those stories and cover news events would be nice, or at least cover rugby news. Yeah, so while that happens, folks get divorced. Things happen in life. Life happens. People move on, but they've produced offspring, so they'll always have a tie of sorts, the two of them. Apparently, it's an amicable separation. I just noticed that the one tunnel on one end of the stadium, that tunnel is twice as high on one side of the stadium as the other. I never noticed that before. Huh, interesting. Anyway, neither here nor there. But the first of 5 games this weekend, 4 today, back to back to back to back. That's a mouthful. And this one's looking okay for the Stormers so far, but it takes very little for this thing to go sideways. So Stormers have got to keep their head in the game and be smart about what's going on. But we've got the Sharks coming up after this game. That should be an interesting one. Looking forward to that. So, don't know about you guys, but what's your favorite? Let me see. Let's just do a poll here about supporters, okay? I start a Q&A. That's not what I want. I want a poll. This stupid thing. Come on. Start a poll. There we go. Whom do you support? Now, recognizing there are some actual fans of England in here, I'll believe that. So we'll put, we've got Sale. Then we can add an option, Stormers. Now, not everybody will fall into this. I can only put 4 options up here, so don't give me grief for not adding your Cheetahs team or Griquas. There we go. All right, cool. All right, so of the 4 choices, whom do you support? The poll is up, folks. Feel free to comment or add your vote in the poll. There you go. Jean Raynell's here. I was wondering where you're at. The Bulls really disappointing their fans with just giving up on the competition. Agreed, 100%. It was on the news, but I said they don't take it away. Who will be our next captaincy? Eben Etzebeth. Eben Etzebeth is the go-to decision there. Quite frankly, I got to be honest with you. If Rossi is keeping Dion Free in the lineup, he ought to consider Dion Free for the captaincy when he comes back up. Seriously. Ought to consider handing that jersey to him. He's a very good leader and a hell of a player. And what a guy with a dogged determination. And we would not have the second William Webb Ellis Trophy were it not for Dion Free and his dogged game and his just incredible performance and flexibility in that World Cup. Taking on that role of hooker. And, wow, just unbelievable what he did out there. So, but that's not a reason to give him the captain's jersey, but I think he deserves it because he's a hell of a leader on the pitch. Henda says Rachel's a superstar. What is that? IOL thinks she's a superstar. Helen says, will there be commentary in the Bulls game? Yes, Helen, I just said, my dear, I have back-to-back games today. So, and I've run through this 4 or 5 times. You must have just tuned in. The Bulls game, what time do you have it on there? At 10. Yeah, that's 10 o'clock at night, 2200. Yeah, I've got this game, then the Sharks game, then the Lions game, then the Bulls game today, and then tomorrow it's the Cheetahs. So, yep, I will definitely be covering you, Helen. Absolutely. Unless something happens, the bow breaks, the dam gives way, or the power goes out, or whatever, I will be there. As long as these clowns give me my broadcast. This one's got a bit of a problem. The audio is behind the video. It's kind of weird watching the play. So when you've heard the scrum and you hear me going, bind, set, engage, all that, I'm doing that on my own based on the movement of the players because the audio. So here's what happens. They bed down, they bind, they lean forward, and I don't hear anything. And so then about a second later after they do this, I hear bind. So it's kind of weird because the audio for some reason from Supersport is delayed here. Some Sharks fans in the stands. Oh, sacrilege. Not going to be Shark fans in the stands in Cape Town. That is just wrong. They're not even here. Anyway, that's all right. You can be a Shark fan. Everybody's got shortcomings. What's this? First, my dachshund stole my heart. Okay, I don't know what that's all about. People in the crowd look very happy to be at the game. Pretty awesome. So, very interesting. This young lady, somebody's in love with her. That's the second time they've showed her in the crowd. The crowd's plenty big enough. Shouldn't be seeing people repeatedly. All right, so 14-0. At halftime is the score. Let's see if that holds up for the Stormers. We'll get ready for the second half. Get started here very soon. Okay, why do I not have any sound? Oh, there we go. No, I was going to say, why don't I have any sound? I had no sound. Now I've got my sound back. Okay. Got some Stormers fans wearing Stormers jerseys with Springboks caps. Okay, back out on the pitch. Come both sides. And Sale will kick to the Stormers to get us started here in the second half. Let me take off the halftime marker. Don't forget, we got a yellow card on Franz Malherbe to get started here in the second half. All right. So, yellow card on Malherbe at 35-45. All right. The Dupree boys are not getting it done for Sale. Sale is their own worst enemy. Here's the kick into the shadows down around the 22. I can barely see that. Jonathan Roach comes down with it for. So Dupree kicks it to the 22. Stefan Unger feeds it over center. Neethling Fouché is still out there. He stays on the pitch. So they're going to go without Loader for the moment. Still short one player. For some reason, the television crew doesn't have the yellow card up, but there's time still on the yellow card. The ball goes back to Joe Carpenter midfield. He catches it. Ruck is formed. Sale now trying to get something going. They bring it back inside. Nice missed tackle there. Oh, Dion Free missed a tackle. That's not very often that happens. Oh, my goodness. Ward trying to do some dance with it, and he's taken down by Roche. And over the ball comes Dion Free. He retreats, and the official gives a thumbs up because he did. Oh, here's a line break. Oh, Sale is on the front foot. Oh, then they knock it on. Ooh, that'll be a good break there. Schickerling with the ball now. We're playing a knock-on advantage are the Stormers. Stefan Unger digs it out of a ruck. We're going to clearance kick coming from Warren Gelant. And it stays in play. It doesn't get in touch. So that doesn't help. Carpenter now comes running unopposed. He bounces off one player. Sale to the corner. They kick it up. There's no defender over there. And they knock it on. Oh, my goodness. Oh, he knocked it on. Luke James. Nobody over there, all by himself. Another blown opportunity by Sale. Again, Stormers better lucky than good. This was a brilliant kick. No defender within 20 meters. And at the 18-meter line, unmolested. Nobody could have got there. It looks like Jean-Luc Duplessis is in the game. I didn't see him come in, but he's out there now. That would have been brilliant. But instead, the Sharks cock it up. Wow, that was unbelievable. Luke James could not wheel it in. Could not wheel it, could not reel it in. 42 minutes now. We're down to 3 minutes and 48 seconds. They finally put the yellow card up on the screen. Davenport Sharky says, what's wrong with us? Well, Davenport could be a lot of things. I don't know when the Sharks came to town, if they've just got here a day or two or a week ago. Could take a little acclimation, could be part of it. They might be tired from the travel. They shouldn't be. It's 12 hours, not a big deal. I've done that millions of times between Europe and Cape Town and Europe and Joburg. So, not sure, but they're terrible. He was unmolested. He could have walked that in. Jean-Luc Duplessis was trying to close in on him, but he wouldn't have got there. He could have just trotted in. He didn't even have to sprint. Crouch. Bind. Set. So another penalty. This one, the Stormers win a penalty against Sale. Wow, that change of putting in Neatlink Fouché in that front row has had a huge impact. That's 2 scrum penalties that the Stormers have won now. Bevan Rod's got a shoulder injury, and that's probably contributing to this problem now. So, yeah, it looks like Jean-Luc Dupré is kicking the ball. Is Monty Lubbock no longer in there? So Stormers kicking into touch. They'll get the ball up around their 10-meter line. Is Monty Lubbock out of the game? I didn't no mention of that. He said terrible. Come on, Jean de Villiers, you guys need to do a better job announcing here for Super Sport. Let people know what's going on. Well, that ball comes loose. Dion Free has to pick it up off the turf. And he finally tackled there. So, Unger. I don't see Monty Lubbock out there. I'm looking for him now. Stefan Unger does a good job to get that out with a lot of pressure there. Kicks it down the pitch over midfield. Bounced up in the air. Oh, and nicely done by... Did Hotzenberg put pressure on? Is it a knock-on? Well done by Suleiman Hotzenberg there, putting pressure on. So it's going to be a knock-on here, and the Stormers will get the ball back. No, it's a penalty for offside. My bad. Offside penalty. So that's kickable. Is Lubbock still in the game? I don't see him. Jean-Luc Duplessis made that last kick. Is he going to kick again? Yeah, I don't see. I guess he came in for Monty Lubbock, but they didn't announce that. That's very annoying. Minute 24 left on the yellow card. So Monty Lubbock, I guess, was replaced by Jean-Luc Dupré. Nice kick by Jean-Luc Dupré. Man, that was incredible. Yeah, Monty's getting taped up over on the sideline. He's got his eye taped up. They're doing something on his chest. Monty Lubbock has been getting, he's like a Timex, man. He takes a lick and he keeps on ticking. He's been getting hit hard a lot in these games. All right, so it's going to be a 6-meter line out. That was like a 40-meter kick. Well done, unchallenged, and the Stormers have it successful into a maul, but their maul's not going anywhere. They're going to have to get it out of there. They go sideways, call to use it once. Stefan Unger is trying to get to the ball. They better get it out of there. He does. Stefan Unger driving. Stefan Unger, did he get in? Oh, he's down to the touchline. How did he not get in? Stormers at the try line. Penalty advantage now. Inches away. Who's going to pick it up here? Down to 1 meter. They're in. They're in. It's Steve Sitole. Steve Sitole with a try for the Stormers. Yeah, Yebo. Steve Sitole with the try. And Franz Malherbe's penalty card goes off. We've got Evan Ruiz is coming in the game. Ali Fermak is coming in the game. Franz Malherbe comes back into the game. Wow. Steve Sitole with the try. Nicely done. Wow, that's some good stuff there. He's out. He scores a try, and his reward is to come out. Is the kick good? Yeah, kick's good. Jean-Luc Duprier filling in and doing a great job. Jean-Luc Duplessis. I said Duprier. Jean-Luc Duplessis. Yep. So 21-0. The Stormers out in front of Sale now. Here's the restart. Down around the 22. Taken down there by Roche. And he's tackled immediately. Sale was on the scene. A ruck is formed. And Stefan Unger is going to dig it out of there. Here's the box kick up over the top. Here's the chase. Around midfield. 45-meter line. Knocked backwards. Picked up by Salman Morat. Morat's on the loose like a bull in a china shop. Stefan Unger goes wide. Oh, there goes Similani. Get loose. Oh, down the sideline comes Suleiman Hatzenberg all by himself. Kicks it over the top, and he's taken out intentionally. There's a penalty. But did Duprier get it? I don't think he got it. Did Jean-Luc Duplessis get a try? I don't think so. We're going to have to go to the TMO, where that's simply not a try. Jean-Luc Duplessis chased it down in the try zone, but I don't think he got his hands on it. Yellow card. Robert Duprier gets a yellow card. Ooh. Wow. Robert Duprier with a yellow card at 47-34. Yep, took the player out. Oh, yeah, how can you argue that? That's clearly intentional. That's clearly a yellow card. Yeah, and he tries to play all innocent. Yeah, that's definitely well-deserved a yellow card there. So let's go ahead and get this one up now. So the Stormers kick to the corner. They're going to get a line out down here now. Yeah, Dave Ewers is out. Schickerling has it now. J.J. Kocha with the ball. Schickerling trying to get something here. Unger gets the ball back to Ali Fermak. Unger comes wide. Oh, bounces off one player, goes forward. Who's going to get it? And Evan Ruiz tries to put his hand on it, but I think it's a knock-on. Similani cocking it up again. That's the second time he screwed up. So we're going to go to the TMO. We're going to see if that was a intentional knock-on. He's not sure if it's a knock-on. I'm glad he's going to TMO. This is a good decision by the official. I couldn't see clearly what happened there. I don't know if it bounced off Similani or if it was intentional knock-on by Sale. We'll see. Robert, don't play for the Sharks. Again, we have better players. Oh, my goodness. So let's see. Here's the play. And we're building up to it here. There's ways to go. I'm watching the replay here. Still working there. Just Ali Framak. Now we're close. Here's where it comes. It hit his shoulder. It hit his shoulder. That might be a try. Let's see what he says here. Not his hands. It hit his chest. Yeah, that's off his shoulder. That's not a knock-on. Let's see what he says.
Yeah, we have adopted if he touch the ball with his head or arms.
It is a
touch
knock-on.
shoulder, arms,
Okay.
so knock-on.
I disagree.
Yeah.
Okay. Deemed to be a knock-on. Similani screws it up again. That's twice he's cost us dearly in this game. So the Stormers driving, and he had an open lane in there, and now they turned it over. It'll be a 7-meter scrum to Sale. 21-0. 9 minutes left on Robert DePreur's yellow card. Sale down a player. Davenport Sharky's like, whew. Yeah. Yep. All right, 48-33 in the second half here. 9 minutes left on that yellow card for Robert DePreur. Bind, set, and it collapses. I'm going to reset this whistle blowing. Luke Cowan-Dickey down there. DePreur not happy about being in the sin bin, but, buddy, that's where you belong. Should have been a penalty try, quite frankly. So Andrews is out, and Beaumont is in for the Sharks at lock. Hiron Andrews, we barely talked about in this game, and Josh Beaumont comes in to replace him. Monty Lubbock looks like he's okay. So it must have been injury replacement. That means that Jean-Luc Duplessis, who's had a brilliant performance since he came in, will be coming out, most likely. So Monty Lubbock looking like he's ready to come back in the contest. 8 minutes, 10 seconds left on the card. Wow, Curry's substitutions. Tom Curry comes out for Ben Curry. So Ben Curry comes in. Whistle blows again. What's your deal this time? Early engagement, free kick. Stormers early engagement. Pre-engagement, early engagement by the Stormers means that there's going to be a free kick here from about 7 meters. Let's see what Sale does. And it's kicked into touch. I tell you, man, that when you play certain time, there he comes. Jean-Luc Duplessis comes out, and Monty Lubbock is back in the game. Did a great job while he's out there. Monty with a big plaster over this eyebrow here. All right, it's the Stormers line out now from about 35 meters away. J.J. Kutza to throw it in for the Stormers. He goes deep, and it's overthrown. Who's going to get to it? And Luke Cowan-Dickey gets there for Sale. And Sale gets the ball. Stormers mess up another opportunity. Ball's going to be kicked down around the 22. Chalant gets back there for it at the 22. He sends it forward into the sun. Nope, into the shadows, back to the 22 where Sale picks it up. Ball's kicked in the air by War, the scrum half, and that goes inside the 22, taken back there, and Monty Lubbock will launch it for touch. That'll slow things down here with 50 minutes off the clock. First of 4 games here on Rugby Ascendant today, folks. Okay, now Andre Hugafenta is coming in for J.J. Coates. I was wondering when that substitution was going to take place. All right, so Andre Hugafenta now is the new hooker for the Stormers. Sale Sharks from midfield. Lineouts uncontested, successful. And they're into them all. Picking up a couple meters here. Couple more meters. Couple more meters. Stormers not able to stop it. And they pull it away. War sends it out on the wing into the hands of Tom Roebuck. Roebuck avoids a tackle of Ben Loader, and he picks up and goes forward. Now Sale on the front foot here. Finally, some action from them. They've been making mistakes every time they get down here. So War, once again, sends it over the middle. Still short a player for another 6 minutes. Driven backwards. Number 18, James Harper. When did he come in the game? Driven back 5 meters. Harper's just driven back like a rag doll. They come to this side, and Ben Loader's there for the tackle around the 10-meter line, and Sale's gone backwards. They were down around the 22 a few moments ago. And the ball stolen by Dion Ferree, and the Stormers have it. Malherbe on the outside. Khalat kicks it down the pitch. The chase is on. Who's going to get there? Similani's trying to get there, but he can't. But he gets there for the tackle. Well done. He takes down Tom Roebuck. Well done by the Stormers now. They sail back inside their own 22. Moments ago, they were inside the Stormers' 22. 52 minutes, 17 seconds off the clock. 5:15 left on that yellow card given to Robert Dupree. Sale now just barely hanging on at their 22. Ruck is formed. War is admonished to use it by the French official. Use it pas. He kicks it over the top. Ball's going to go around midfield, taken back there by War Khalat. He's looking to see what to do. He's got help on the wing. Similani out there. He cuts back inside, looking for space. Similani dancing. It looked like he's doing the jitterbug out there, but he picks up no space. Khalat with the ball now. Monty Lebeck offloads it to Ali from Mak, who drives forward. And there's Unger. Unger looking for space. Oh, what a nice pass. Here come the Stormers, a line break. Oh, baby. Oh, pick it up. It's thrown behind the player. And that stops the momentum. It went backwards. Oh, Schickerling now with the ball. But the Stormers had an easy try and they threw it away. They still have possession here. But that's hands in the ruck. How is it not a penalty? Oh, pushing and shoving. Oh, they're coming after a little scrum half. Look at this. He's got it by the eyes, man. What the hell is that? They're grabbing Stefan Unger here. And Marcel Tennyson's having none of that BS. And neither is Dion Ferree's in it now. One of the Curry boys, Ben Curry, starting some crap out there. Boy, the Currys are always starting trouble with South Africans. And Dion Ferree's not having any of that crap. Substitutions coming in now for both sides. Hopefully cooler heads. My goodness. My goodness. 2 front rowers coming in for Sale. McIntyre and McElroy. And 3 substitutions coming in now for the Stormers. Andre Hugafento wasn't out there. They said he was coming in. Nathan Fouché's out there. And in addition, Ruben van Heerden will come into the game. Who's he going to replace? Luke Cowan-Dickey's out. Replaced by McElroy. 4 minutes left on the yellow card. So I don't know which of the locks is being replaced. Franz Malherbe is out. Not a very good day at the office. Wow. So Rod is out, replaced by McIntyre in that front row. So both front rows completely replaced now. But again, I don't know who Van Heerden came in to replace one of the locks. It's either Morat or Schickerling. Schickerling's had a brilliant game. I would take Salman Morat out of the game. Tired players coming off for Sale. They've been working hard, but they're getting no reward for it. Luke Cowan-Dickey looks gassed. Boy, this was a great opportunity. So Marcel Tennyson threw a forward pass backwards. Let's see. Oh, there was. That ball was hit. That ball was hit by Sale. That's a knock on. That should be the Stormers' ball. Clear. Yeah, here's a closer look at it. That's why it went astray. Yep, it changes direction. Yep, that ball was hit by Joe Carpenter. No wonder it wouldn't get to Evan Roos. So I think he's saying it's a deliberate knock-on. Yeah, he's looking for a deliberate knock-on. There is a deliberate knock-on here. His mic just went quiet. Yellow card. Oof. Ooh. Wow. Wow. Yellow card to Joe Carpenter. And that's right. It's the right call. Real time, I was wondering why the pass went astray. Wow. Yellow card. So, Dupree. So that's going to put these guys at 13 players for the moment. Hang on a second here. Deliberate knock-on is the call, and it was a deliberate knock-on, so... Why is this not? There we go. All right. So successful for the Stormers on the line out. They're into Amal. They bring it out. They're playing advantage. Stormers have advantage. They go high and wide to the wing. Ball bounces up into the air. Who's going to get it? Sullivan Hatzenberg knocks it backwards. Here they come into the corner. The Stormers Gelant. Gelant in the corner. And a bonus point, baby. Wow. It's a storm front in the Mother City as the Stormers Gelant with the try in the corner. That was something out of nothing there. What a brilliant job. Knocked backwards by the Stormers and into Gelant's hands. That was unbelievable. But the conversion is going to be a challenge for Monty. It's in the corner. So Sullivan Hatzenberg knocks it back, and the defenders have no chance. Down 2 players, and Gelant smokes him in the corner. My goodness. Wow. Bonus point. Monty Libick with the conversion attempt now. Let me shut the pole down. Wow. Clock is ticking. Yo, that's not even close. That's ugly as all get out. Monty Libick. My goodness. It was like, gee, many crickets. 26. 26-0. Wow, it's tough to defend that when you're down 2 players. All right, my feed is all gone wonky here. Here's the restart. Inside the 22. And it's Jonathan Roche now with the ball. Man, what the hell, Super Sport? Get your act together. Good Lord. We got load shedding in Cape Town. What's going on here? Ball's kicked down the pitch by Gelant. It bounces up into the air. 2 yellow cards now, and down 2 players are Sale. Yeah, it's a bonus point. Oh, look at this! Gelant is on the loose again. Oh, they chase him down from behind. He feeds it up, and it's knocked on. Oh, knocked on by Monty Libick. But Gelant picked up about 40 meters there before they chased him down behind from the 22. Sale in a lot of trouble here now. Don't give Gelant some space, man. He'll burn you. That's twice now they got burned. So Sale with the ball now. Davenport Sharkey, it's looking grim, brother. Ball's available. War kicks it over the top for Sale. And it's going to go around the 10-meter line. It bounces backwards. Who's got it? Goes backwards again. Backwards again. Backwards again. Kick forward. And it's played on the ground by the Stormers. That's going to come back for an advantage, a knock-on. Robert Dupree is about to come back in. Time off. And Dion Free goes out. Roche is out. Yeah, Roche is out, replaced by Jean-Luc Duplessis. And Dion Free will come out. Evan Ruiz is already out there, so who's replacing Paul de Villiers? Paul de Villiers, yep. Paul de Villiers replaces Dion Free. Had a good day. Unger is out as well, so Paul DeVette comes in the game, and Unger is out. All right. Some people might have thought this is an unconventional starting lineup with Stefan Unger out there, but it's proven to be quite effective. He's done a great job today. So, man of the match. Man, I'll tell you what, Gelant is looking pretty good across the board in this game. Yeah, Unger looked pretty good too. Bind. Set. Paul DeVette's got a weird haircut this time. And the whistle blows. They're going to reset the scrum. And Robert Dupree comes back in the game. Now down to just 1 player off the pitch is Sale. So they did a pretty good job surviving that for the most part. All right. So down just one yellow card now. Carpenter, the fullback. Set. And Paul DeVette puts it in there. This scrum is holding up. Call to use. DeVette digs it out. Over to Lubbock. Lubbock to Gelant. Oh, coming down the sideline. Is it Similani? Down inside towards the 22. It's still in play. Down to 5. Oh, can they get to it? No, who's got it? Is it a knock-on? Oh, I think it's a knock-on by Ben Loader. My goodness. That was a hell of a kick. Went all the way to the try line. Similani, that's the best thing he's done all day. It was a brilliant kick. Oh, yeah, it's a knock. That's a knock-on by Ben Loader. Yep. No doubt about that. It'll be a 5-meter scrum to the Sale Sharks. And it looks like their scrum half is coming out finally. Yep, being replaced by Nye Thomas. Thomas into the game now at scrum half. I think Ward done a pretty good job for Sale, but they just haven't been executing. That's been their problem. Another try, Stormers. Nope, they missed that one for sure. Ben Loader couldn't get his hands on it. Should have just let it go. All right, so. We're down to the final quarter of the game, 60 minutes off the clock. 26-0 Stormers at home in Cape Town. Crouch. Bind. Set. We're down the last 20 minutes. Nye, Thomas, waiting to get it out of there. And a wheeling the scrum penalty against the Stormers. So Sharks get a penalty there. They win a penalty again at the scrum. Well done on their part. Sale made a zillion silly mistakes. Correct. We put a really strong team now, too. Missing Ford and Cork. Yeah, no, I agree with you, Davenport. I'm a bit surprised at Sale's inability to execute. They certainly had, it's like the Bulls this season. They had the domination there for the first half hour. They just controlled the game, but did not execute. 5 meters, didn't score. 5 meters, didn't score. 5 meters, didn't score. Inside of 22, didn't score. 5 meters, other side, didn't score. It's a consistent problem here. I'm not sure what the issue is. I don't follow Sale very much, but clearly there's something not clicking here. Okay, so from the 10-meter line, it's a Sale line out. It's stolen by the Stormers, and DeVette sends it back the other direction to Monty Lubbock. He goes wide on the outside. Here come the Stormers over midfield. Similani dancing. He's got space. Nice tackle there by Sale. He couldn't pass it. Stefan, not Unger, that's Monty. It's Paul DeVette. And the Stormers driving forward. Ball's placed. Paul DeVette, they come back this way. Dummy runner worked, and Duplessis kicks it forward. It's going to bounce down inside the 5-meter line. It chases on. And wow, Sale gets it, but there's 3 Stormers, including Evan Ruiz there for the tackle. And they're going to drive it towards touch. It's a maul. It's a maul. And the Stormers win it. Yes. Ben Curry's over there complaining about it. Boy, Jean-Luc Duplessis made a good decision there. And then you had Hotzenberg, Evan Ruiz, Duplessis, and then on top of that, you have Paul DeVilliers in there, all on that tackle. So it's going to be Stormers ball deep in Sale territory here. Point differential matters. The Stormers need to roll it up if they can. 62-26 in the contest. Game 1 of 4 today, folks. Back to back to back to back. 99 likes. Can you help a brother out? Look at that.
That was easy.
Hit that like button. Hey, how about some super chats? A little e-begging here. No super chats. Anyway. All right. So, crouch. Bind. This is about 8 meters away. Set. Paul DeVette puts it in the pipe. It's in there. He's going to looking for it. He's going to dig it out. Use it. He's told to use it. Penalty advantage now for the Stormers. And Evan Ruiz hands it back to DeVette. DeVette! Paul DeVette is in! He's got the try! Ho-ho! Boy, the scrum halves have been brilliant for the Stormers. Paul DeVette with the try. Did it all by himself from 7 meters away. Wow. It's a rout now. Monty Lubick a chance to score again here. Monty got blood dripping out of that plaster. He's got somebody holding the ball. And that one curves back over. Monty finally converts a kick. All right, so Stormers go up 33-0. It is a rout. Yep. Wow, nice job by Paul DeVette there. Stormers scrum half. Here's a restart. It's going to go 10-meter line, and well done. Sale comes down with the ball at the Stormers 10-meter line. Here they go. Nye Thomas. That ball bounces off somebody's shoulder, but Evan Ruiz is there for the tackle. Sale tries to go wide. Oh, they overthrow the player. It goes out on the wing. And Carpenter's back in. I need to take that yellow card off. I didn't see him come back. That ball's kicked forward. Picked up by Similani. Similani to Monty Lubick. Lubick. Whoa, he's thrown to the ground. That was a wicked tackle. Ben Curry with a big tackle. Got to come back for a penalty over here. So we take that yellow card off now. He's back in the game. Knock on. Going to come back for the knock on. 33-0, just 15 minutes left in the contest here, folks, in the Mother City. Going to have a scrum on the other side of the pitch. Yes, Ark, they're done and dusted. They look down and out of it and have for some time. Because they moved the scrum back to midfield. It's about 10 meters from where he thought it was. TMO must have said, your mark is off. First to 4. 66 minutes off the clock now. Just 14 minutes remaining. It's a scrum to the Stormers at midfield. Brand Steenkamp. Yeah, that might be what's going on. I asked Nas Bota, I sent him a note. I said, can we get you to coach Monty on how to kick? He didn't respond. All right, so DeVette goes wide to Khalad over midfield. He's going to kick it forward, but I think it's going to find touch. Yep, it's going to come all the way back. That was not quite what he wanted. Straight into touch by War Khalad. He had a good idea, but that was poor execution. Yep, good idea, but poor execution. Deval Divanag up in the booth along with Brock Harris chatting about something. Here's a line out. Sail line out. They go deep, but they want to come up with it. Nye Thomas. McElroy feeds it over to Ben Curry. Going back the other direction. Sail trying to get something going now on the outside. Tackle made over there on Aaron Reed, but the ball comes out. Josh Beaumont. Sail, nice ball handling here. They're working around, but there's a knock on there. Picked up by Stormers. Playing a knock on advantage now are the Stormers. Paul DeVette to Suleiman Hatzenberg fighting through tackles. Chased down from behind. Where's the ball at? He's going to turn it over. Not releasing it. There's an advantage for knock-on. It's going to come back. So Suleiman Hatzenberg was holding on to the ball and whistled for the penalty, but they had a knock-on advantage, so they're going to come back for the knock-on advantage. Oof, boy. My goodness. All right, folks. We're getting towards the end of this one here. Just 12 minutes remaining. It's the DHL cheerleaders with their weird-looking yellow outfits. Oof, those are terrible looking. Clock still ticking. Scrum from the Stormers' 45-meter line. Behind. Set. Next up, it's the Sharks at home at Kings Park in Durban. Big push by the Stormers here in the scrum. They get an advantage. Evan Ruiz picks the ball up and he's tackled immediately. So that was a penalty. So who's going to kick this? Monty or Jean-Luc? No, it's going to be Monty. Neathly Fouché is getting a bit of a talking to by the official. I'm not sure what happened. So Monty's going to kick for territory here with about 10 minutes left by the time this lineout occurs. 69-23 in the contest. Monty Libick off the left boot, looking for touch. He's going to find it, and the mark will be around the 22, 18 meters out. All right, here we go. Tony said Sharks are scary. These ones have no teeth. Well, they don't look like they have any teeth today, that's for sure. 5 tries to the Stormers. Okay, Andre Hugo Fenta with the line out inside the 22. Sunny day in the Mother City. And he throws it in. Uncontested. They come down with it and they bring it out. They go down the short side and hits Paul DeVette down the short side of the field, the blind side. Well, look at that. Ali Framak playing scrum half. Evan Ruiz with a big carry down to 4 meters. Stormers on the front foot. Here they come charging again. Stormers now. Midfield now. Ball's available. DeVette. Oh, they're down to half a meter. Oh, go back to the inside. He didn't do it. Neathly Fouché. He's short. He's short. It was a good effort, but he didn't get there. DeVette taking his time. Trying to go to it. Did he get it? He got it. Andre Hugo Fenta with the try for the Stormers. Yebo. Wow. Man, oh man, oh man. Yeah, he reached out. There you go. Yeah, well done by Fenta there. Brilliant stuff, man. Try to keep awake. You might miss the sales score. Davenport. I love that. I know it's hurting to see your team beaten like this, but that's good sense of humor there. Trying to stay awake. Got to give you credit, brother. Thanks for coming. I'm glad you became a subscriber. I hope you can tune in and catch some of our other games. I know you're obviously an England fan. But I do cover England test matches. So thanks for becoming a subscriber and joining us in the chat. Here's Monty Libick. Oh, dear God. He almost missed that one. Jeez, good God. I kick better than that. I'm not being facetious. I do kick better than that. 40-0. Wow. 40-0. And that point differential will be very helpful in the standings. Firestorms in California. That's true, Robert. All right, so Sale will restart it. It's 72 minutes now. I'm going to put up man of the match here shortly. Jean-Luc Duplessis with a nice long kick there into touch. Oh, they didn't get the mark on it, though. Stormers 40. Wolf 2016. The Stormers have 40 now. Conversion was good. Line out successful by Sale. They come away with it. Nye Thomas dumps the ball off into the center in the hands of Ben Curry. Sale goes to the outside. Robert Dupree with the ball. He offloads it. Nice tackle by Jean-Luc Duplessis. Ball pops up in the air, but they somehow come away with it. McIntyre. Ball's on the pitch. Oh, nearly breakthrough, but nice tackle by Ali Framak. What do you got going on here? No clear release on the tackle. I think that's up against De Villiers. So 2 Sale players down, stretching right now. A lot of pain. All right, 45 zip has a nice ring to it. 47 zip, it sounds better. All right, let's go ahead and get the man of the match options up here. Please touch, pause, somebody got engaged. There's a sign there. Somebody got engaged. Going to have it up here for you in a second. It's a 5-meter lineout. First chance the shutout's going to go awry here if they don't stop them. Sale now with the ball, but they throw it back on the ground, and Evan Ruiz is there for the tackle. And they've got him held up. And it collapses. And the Stormers win it. Wow. Sale can't score again from 5 meters out. My goodness. My goodness. That's crazy. All right, man of the match is up, folks. There you go. Here's your options. $40 in. The clock is stopped as one of the front rowers gets treatment down there for Sale. It's Tag McElroy. McElroy got a little shoulder issue there. 74 minutes, 43 seconds off the clock. Here's your chance to pick the man of the match. So, clock is restarted. Coming down the final 5 minutes. Don't forget after this, folks, next game up is the Sharks. You'll be taken over there from here. You don't have to do anything. You can go to the restroom. Let it advance you automatically. Get something to drink, stretch your legs. But our next game up is the Sharks versus Stade Toulousain. And that's at Kings Park. And that's coming up, I think, a quarter after the hour. Let me check the time to start. Yeah, quarter after the hour. That way there's a break. We'll see if they hang around for the man of the match conversation and the team captains afterwards. If so, we'll do that. Bind. Set. Stormers now. Got to get this thing out of there. Paul DeVette puts it in the pipe. And it collapses. DeVette brings it out. No penalty called. And there goes Jean-Luc Duplessis driving forward. What a nice carry, man. What a nice carry. Stormers now on the front foot again. Is that Marcel Tennyson with the ball? Paul DeVette being told to use it. He's trying to get out of there. Bodies are just laying on the ground here. It's not much of a ruck. DeVette sends it down the pitch. It's going to go over midfield. It's a nice kick back to the 38-meter line. Sale has it with less than 5 minutes to go. 4 minutes left on the clock. And Suleiman Hotzenberg and Paul DeVette there for the tackle. Still going forward. They release him at their own 45-meter line. They go to the outside. It's a forward pass. 2 forward passes in a row. Sale not called for it. Now we see it. Forward pass. Or were they in a touch? They were in a touch. But it's 2 forward pass. 4 minutes left now. Sale just not going well for them. Antoinette says, thanks, Chris. You're the best. Well, thank you, Antoinette. Appreciate people becoming subscribers and following the program. And if anybody, has got the Richie Rich money bags, you feel free to super chat. That costs you nothing. We picked up a handful of subscribers for this. Let me take a look and see. I think it might have been about 15. Let me see. We picked up, we actually dropped. We had a peak of 69, and it dropped down to 59. We lost 10 subscribers while I wasn't online. So we've added 8 today. Someone else just subscribed. There's a ball kicked to the corner. And it's kept in play by Sale, or is it? No, it went into touch. Okay. 277 people currently here and just 117 likes. What's up with that, folks? Hit the like button. Come on, make it happen.
That was easy.
You know what? I'll tell you what. Use my World Cup France keychain, and we'll do this here, okay? You will hit the like button. You will hit the like button. You will watch this program. Line out by the Stormers. Successful. DeVette gets the ball to Jean-Luc Duplessis. He's hit high in the face. Oh, he took one high. How about a high tackle there, man? How about a high tackle? Good gosh. It should be a penalty. Maybe even a card. Real time is clearly a high tackle. Is he going to go to the booth? Looks like he's going to go to the booth. I'm not sure what's going on. I can't hear him because of the music. Or the TMO's looking at it now. That's clearly a high tackle. Let's see it. Oh, yeah, that's a card, baby. That's a card. Yeah, that's a card. Shoulder to the chin. Yep, here comes the yellow card. Yellow card.
Number 22.
Yep, number 22.
Yeah, yellow cards. 22. We are the first tackler.
Yep.
Yeah, it's always so difficult. The yellow card there for Raketi Marcy White. It's always so difficult.
Tough break there. So it's 77 minutes. So we got a yellow card here. That's 3 for Sale in this game. So they're down to 14 players for the final couple minutes of the game. Davenport, you still with us, man, or did you give up? I'll thank you for extra commentary. All the best for the rest of the season. Well, thanks, Davenport Sharkey. Appreciate it. Stay a subscriber, man. Don't quit on us. It doesn't cost you anything. Sorry that it went so sour for you here. Bind. But the Stormers have been very disappointing this season, so this is a happy result for us, Stormer Nation here. Definitely a tempest in the Western Cape today. A minute and a half left on the clock. Stormers ahead 40-0. Carmen Clote says Sharks next time. Sale Sharks 59, Stormers 0. I don't know about that. That's a pretty bold prediction. All right, so we'll take a short break here after this, folks. But hang around. Don't leave yet. Don't leave yet. Still got time left in this. Bind. Set. Paul DeVette to put it in. It's in there. The ball bounces out very quickly. He grabs it, and it's a knock-on. No. We play here. He called it a knock-on. But there was a penalty. So, Stormers get a chance to tap and go here. Dobson's got to be happy with the second half. The first half was not very good. The Stormers are very fortunate. I mean, Sale could have scored so many points in that first half. Down in the last 40 seconds of the contest. 15 visits inside the 22. They've got 40 points. Sale has been inside the 22 9 times, 0 points. Wow. That is a telling statistic. Telling statistic. Yeah, Carmen Clote will be there for Sharks versus Stade Toulousain. Bind. Set. 12 seconds left in. The ball's put in the pipe. DeVette waiting for it. It's picked up by Evan Ruiz. And Paul DeVette, he's hit high. Ball's available. Duplessis and Evan Ruiz tries to drive through. He's still going. Ruiz! Evan Ruiz, what a beast! Down to 7 meters away. Wow. Stormers now. Oh, the ball's lost forward. Or is it? It was a knock-on. Okay. And that's the game. It's going to be the game. That's the game. 40-0 is the final from the Mother City. Wow. They finally dig their butts out of a hole. Great game by Dian Faria as well. It was kind of unsung there. Wow. Take care, Davenport Sharkey. Best of luck in the next round. Or next round. Whew, man. The Stormers are on the bubble here, but this will make a big difference to keep them in it. Wow. Similani had a lot of mistakes, but he played well. So final score is 40-0, and we are waiting for... Let's see if we're going to get their man of the match. Warkalat is the man of the match, so we want to get him in here if we can. Wow. 1 down, 3 to go today. Sharks, Lions, and Bulls yet to come today. But don't run off here, folks. Be sure to hit the like button. 131 likes. Appreciate that. No super chats, no new members. And a final score from the Mother City of Cape Town. It's 40-0. The Stormers crushing the Sale Sharks in what is arguably an unexpected result. Now, did I vote against my team? I have to look and see. I might have gone against the Stormers in this one on Super Brew. Let me take a look at my Super Brew and see how badly I'm doing this weekend, because I don't do so well in these EPCR championship or competitions. Super Brew, let's take a look. All right, live results. I had Stormers by 9, and I had Edinburgh by 7, and I had Perpignan by 6. I've won all 3 of those games. I got Glasgow yesterday. I'm 5 for 5 so far this weekend. That's a good start. Not bad at all. I thought I was going to have a bad start to the to this. I've got 5 out of 5 so far, but you know the way this goes, I'll probably miss the next 5. But that's a good start to the weekend for me on Super Brew. Gotta love that. And there's a super chat. Here we go. Oh, and they just wrote War Calant. Jean de Villiers is doing the interview. Thank you for the super chat there, Wolf 2016.
And we have with us the man of the match, the man of the day, Warwick Calant. He will be represented with his zebra by Emil Norman. Emil, thank you very much. And his man of the match, his Investec man of the match medal by Mark Miller from Investec as well. Mark and Emil, thank you very much. Fantastic showing by the two of you. Warwick, Investec man of the match, how does that feel?
No, special. I think it was all about the result for us. I mean, we were 2 games down with a home game here in front of our fans. So I think we sort of fixed what we've done wrong in the past, and we got 5 valuable points.
Definitely not
so
for
now it put
speaker.
us even to go and try get a win in Paris. Yeah.
How big is that game next week now? You're playing Racing 92, a club that you know very well. How big is that game for you, not only individually, but also for you as a team?
No, I think we obviously pride ourselves on making knockouts each and every season in both competitions. I think it's new for us, trying to sort of building a squad to play in 2 competitions at the same time. So it's going to be a valuable game. Hopefully we get the indoor and it will be nice weather for us to play some Stormers rugby.
You talk about Stormers rugby. It obviously wasn't a perfect showing, but 40 points to 0, that's a big score in this competition.
Yeah, I mean, credit to the team, what they showed today. I mean, Sale is not a bad squad. They were excellent in build-up to this game. So we're not taking for granted what the score. So it was a tough game, and I think we wanted to rectify some things, and we got it right today. Like I said, we tried to chase chaos, something they're not used to. And some don't work, and some work, and today a lot worked for us.
Congratulations with your performance and also the result today.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Well, that was Warwick Calant, the man of the match. So the Stormers were at negative 47 point differential. This 40-0 whitewashing puts them in positive territory, plus 7 points. Well done. Wow. That puts them ahead of Racing 92 at the moment, for the moment. Wow. So we're going to go down to Robert Duprier, the captain for Sale.
Captain Robert Duprier, obviously not the result and the performance you wanted.
No, definitely not. I think when you play against a team like the Stormers and you give them so many loose transitions, like we spoke before the game with that dangerous back 3, you're in a bit of trouble. I think we had opportunities in the first half. I think we had 70% territory. We just didn't capitalize. They made us pay for it.
Close to 15 handling errors from your team. What do you put that down to? Because as you said, you know, a lot of it was down to yourself rather than the opposition.
Yeah, I think so. I think I don't know what we could put it down to. The ball was a bit sweaty, but it was sweaty for both teams. So we'll have to just regroup and get better next week and get a win next week, and then we get into the quarterfinals. So looking forward to that. We'll use this opportunity to get tighter.
Massive game now next week against Toulon. It is back home. What needs to change before you take on, that force from France?
Yeah, obviously our conversion rate in the 22 needs to be miles better. I think if we capitalised on our early chances, this game would have been a very different game. I think.
Oh yeah, it would have been. Yeah.
And then our transition defence probably has to be better when we do cough up the ball.
Hard luck today and all the best for next week.
Thank you, John. Thank you, Bob.
All right, Robert Duprier, the captain of Sale Sharks, South African. 3 Dupriers in that starting lineup for the Sharks. Robert Duprier, Jean-Luc Duprier, and Dan Duprier. All right. Okay, folks. That's... are we done and dusted here? I'm waiting to see if we're going to get Salman Morat. Looking to see. Looks like he's... Here he is, Salman Morat now.
Winning captain of the DHL Stormers, Salman Morat, 40 points to 0. Did you envisage that before the game?
Absolutely not. I think,
yeah, I think a lot of credit needs to go to the boys. I think we all understood the importance of this game. We've given ourselves a shot in the competition now, and we're really pleased about that result.
You speak about a shot in the competition. Firstly, the result and the 5 points is important. The points difference on the log, you know, being able to gain 40 points and getting close to getting out of the negative, that was important.
Out of the negative.
How big is that game next week now against Racing 92? And knowing what you know with the results previously, how difficult will it be to get a result there?
It will certainly be very difficult. I think rushing away from, at home for them, it's very challenging. But it's a challenge that we're really looking forward to. It's something that we earmarked, potentially getting the win today, and knowing the importance of that game. I think we'll prep really well on Monday and get on the plane and accept the challenge that's ahead.
It wasn't a perfect performance for you, as I said to Warwick Gelant as well. Scrummaging seemed a bit of a coin toss today. You don't see often that Frans Malherbe gets yellow carded for scrummaging. What do you put that down to?
Yeah.
Look, I think, I mentioned it before the game, they've got outstanding back and forwards, and they rely a lot on their set piece. So you have to give them credit. They're a good scrummaging unit. They put us under a lot of pressure in that first half. We'll have a look at our scrums. It's obviously a big part of our game, and it's something that we really want to excel in.
Safe travels next week and all the best in France.
Thank you so much. Thank you, sir.
All right, that was Salman Morat, folks, and that's probably going to wrap it up here for this one. What a finish. What a game. So 40-0, the Stormers just roll in the mother city of Cape Town. A number of people lingering around the stadium right now, chilling out. A nice summer day in the Southern Hemisphere, while it is minus 4 degrees Celsius here at my house. Oof. So, stats on this game. Penalties, Stormers had a lot early, but then the Shale Sharks gave up a lot late. 10 for the Stormers, 13, 53% possession for the Stormers, only 48% territory. 9 handling errors, but 14 for Sale. That was really, really telling. And that's going to do it, folks. And I'll be back with the Sharks game here shortly. It's going to wrap up this broadcast. And thank you so much. Be sure to hit the like button. And thanks for the Super Chat, Wolf 2016 from those Dirhams. Yep, appreciate that. And we'll see you guys here in just a couple minutes. Always a pleasure. And let me get this yellow card off the board there. There we go. All right, and we take the tries off the board now. A lot of tries by the Stormers. And 40-0. Big whitewash. Be back shortly. Thanks for tuning in. And, yeah, the numbers aren't as high as I thought they'd be. But, hey, not too bad considering this. Not a lot of people tune in for the EPCR. So here we go. Cheers.
Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is